In this video, I want to delve into the philosophy of winners, those who don't even acknowledge the word loser. Just take a look at these animals. They do everything to reach their goal. They couldn't care less about the opinions of others. They don't experience stress, and they don't abide by the rules. Zoro couldn't care less about the schedule and a healthy lifestyle. He holds the pirate mark for everyone else. He drinks so much alcohol that if divided among the entire team, on average, they would all have died from liver cirrhosis by now. Do you think this prevents him from being healthier than everyone else? Yes, there is more life in him than in a teenager's socks. He isn't interested in girls because his first priority is to become the strongest swordsman. And human matters can wait. A true feminist, he doesn't separate people into men and women. He divides people in half. Look at him after meeting with Mihawk, who, armed with a toothpick, defeated a pirate hunter. Do you think it was easy for him to leave with shame? Zoro was shot down, but he didn't give up. On the contrary, he started to rock. Every day, his challenges drive him. He becomes stronger before your eyes. Be like Zoro. Set a goal and just go for it, and everything will come. At some point in everyone's life, there will come a time after which you won't recognize yourself. The key is not to give up too soon. Setting a goal for 5 years is not a deadline. A true deadline is spending 40 years working in a job you don't enjoy. So be like Zoro, become a pirate. Do you think he's the only hard worker who's a bit crazy? Let me introduce you to Asta. He truly believed he could become the best through sheer physical strength alone. Little did he know that he would come into possession of an anti-magic grimoire. He was just working out his abs, did everything to outdo the local Sasuke, who was given everything. Tall, handsome elf, and super strong, got into a good faculty. Not a brother, but the cause of depression. What do you think? 150 centimeters of rage just gave up like that. No, he got into the faculty where such outcasts like him study, and he doesn't complain about anything. He works hard, and in the end, he will become Hokage. Trust me, it's the same story here. Just do what you can. Fate loves persistent losers. And there is one more type. This time, it's not an animal. It's the beast might guy. A guy who shows with his hairstyle that he doesn't need girls. He wears spandex, and in them are balls bigger than Madara's meteorites. Might guy is the perfect example of a person without natural talent who showed the brilliant Kakashi how to fight with the boss. Kakashi, like Yuna, has skills, but in addition to everything else, there is still a cheat code that his friend left him. In the world of Naruto, where everyone has access to 3 combat skill trees, Guy is seen as a cripple. He only has hand-to-hand combat, which was enough for him to defeat Madara, the strongest character, as if he were a little girl. So if you don't know which skill to level up at the beginning of the game, just take my word for it. Invest all your experience points in the skill called Perseverance. Even the most inexperienced player with a leveled up Perseverance can outperform players with cheats. All great athletes, artists, musicians, and scientists primarily honed Perseverance. It's the foundation on which everything is built. Because in every self-respecting title, there's always a character whose strength lies in their persistence. Characters who have achieved success despite all difficulties simply do what others don't want to do. And such characters play a significant role in each of the works. Because if you think about it, most authors are people who have proven that the skill works unquestionably. If a writer, manga artist, or musician did not consistently do the same thing until their creativity took off, we would simply not know them. They would remain nameless. As characters with such a trait are a reflection of the author's perseverance. In many ways, these people had the courage to bet all their money on themselves. When people look at a popular artist, blogger, or author, they see the results that were achieved by taking one drop every day until it became a seed. The key benefit of this skill is that you don't need to invest a lot of money to develop it. It serves as a balance regulator in the world of skill enhancement. Both the wealthy and the hardworking spend the same resource, time. While the wealthy can buy extra items and pay for services to speed up skill development, most donors are not interested in this aspect of leveling up. Just like in many games, donations only hold interest for a short time before the game becomes more casual and tiresome. So those who play at a challenging level without donations can outperform the wealthy by simply building up perseverance to the maximum level. This way, you can enjoy the main storyline that donors miss out on, known as the Path of War. If you're looking to improve this skill, I'll do my best to give you a guide. Hopefully it'll be just as helpful as the guide from Kids with a Crackling Microphone. Advice 1. If you don't have a specific goal, just start thinking in the direction that attracts you the most. And while you're contemplating, just drop and start pushing the floor. Working out your muscles will never be redundant, and it will give rise to your perseverance. And in most cases, simple push-ups relieve the tension called dysmoral. Advice 2. Ignore those fake experts who advise you to wake up at 5 a.m., go for a run, and eat bland food. It won't impact your success at all. Once, Arnold said, "While you smoke and drink, we work hard. And then we also smoke and drink." This is by no means an encouragement of harmful habits. It is just a reminder that self-improvement should not hinder your enjoyment of life. If you decided to read a book and suddenly got bored, put the book aside, play games, invite your friend for a walk. If you lead a healthy lifestyle and get up at 5 a.m., it doesn't mean that you are successful. It means that you get up at 5 a.m. and lead a healthy lifestyle. Jobs and Wozniak got their start in a garage, and I highly doubt they had the spare cash for Starbucks coffee, let alone the time to go to places that teach you how to sell a pen. Set goals, take small steps every day. Don't listen to anyone. Your success does not depend on the opinions of others. Don't know where to start? Begin with improving yourself. Once you start doing something, try not to stop for 6 months. In 6 months, you will see the result that will give you the strength to keep going, and you won't even notice how you've leveled up to a high level. Perseverance is like hitting one point every day until a crack appears, behind which hides everything you want to see in your life. If you've leveled up your perseverance, this skill will stay with you for life, and it will help you in difficult moments. You haven't lost until you give up. In the world, there are so many people who dream of reaching the level you are at now. Moreover, many additional abilities, of which you are not aware, will only be revealed through leveling up the perseverance skill. And for all those who still doubt, just look at these people who have an ELO of 100,000 plus. What unites them all is that their perseverance skill is leveled up to 100 out of 100. Remember, the most important thing is not how fast you move. Just don't stop.